Ivan Delgado, welcome back to the Right School of Business.
It's nice to be back.
When did you graduate from Dalton State?
I graduated in spring of 2017 with an accounting degree.
And did you go directly into the job that you're in now?
So I started off with an internship at Deloitte and Touche, and then I got a full-time offer to come back the next year.
So how long have you been with Deloitte and Touche in New York?
So as a full-time, I've been with Deloitte and Touche for a little under a year. Coming up in August, I will hit my first year, but if you count in my experience as an intern, it's been a year with Deloitte and Touche.
And your major here at the Right School of Business was?
Accounting.
Right, so kind of briefly, what do you do in your position now?
So a lot of the things that we do for the client in advisory for Deloitte and Touche is dependent on the client needs. So some projects might require things such as SEC regulatory compliance or financial restructuring. And the project that I'm currently working on is a supply chain logistics restructuring project where we're helping the client reassess its master data into their SAP system.
So what would you think if you had just to name, one or two things that you learned while as a student here in the Right School of Business that you've been able to use and translate into your career?
So I think the two things that I can translate into my career the most from Dalton State College are the work that I did for a professor called Professor DK in his quantitative analysis class, which required a lot of Excel. All the Excel that I ended up using in his class and everything that I learned from him, all the shortcuts, all the formulas and tricks, I was able to translate into my internship experience where the senior consultant that was over me was a bit impressed over how well I was at Excel because he wasn't expecting an intern to know this much Excel. So it really put in an impression on him. The other thing that I would say I learned the most from from Dalton State here, is that Dalton State pushed me into an uncomfortable setting because they push you to be a better person. They are trying to push you to see beyond what's in front of you so that you can see further in the horizon and see what you can do with your life.
Was being a member of the Alpha organization here part of that?
Yes. So Professor Meeks, who was leading the Alpha Club during the time that I was at Dalton State, she ended up pushing me to join Alpha, and joining Alpha opened a lot of gateways for me because it pushed me into a different person that I wasn't and things that I didn't know about, where I was able to learn professional skills such as networking, leadership, and communication skills. And through Alpha, I was able to interview with multiple companies, and I was able to network with professionals from multiple big companies such as JP Morgan, PwC, Deloitte and Touche, KPMG, and such. And through my experience with Alpha, I was able to network with professionals at Deloitte, and through them, I was able to connect with the right person to interview, get my internship, and then get hired as full-time.
Great. So you're obviously a busy man. We appreciate you coming back to say hello, and we'd like to ask you, just tell everybody what your impression is of the newly remodeled and about to reopen Wright School of Business.
It looks like a fantastic new building for students that are coming into the new year. It looks like it's going to be really pretty, and it's going to be able to teach students more about what's going on. And it seems to be centered more around a business mindset now. So students actually joining the business program will get the full business program experience now.
All right. Thanks, Ivan.